Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Eduard. This is a completely new tooled kit or plastic which was presented on Nuremberg Toy Fair, and now it's available for sale or for purchase. So as you can see, it's a Fokker D.VII in 1/72 scale, so it's a small scale World War I aircraft, and in my opinion it will have its own fans. So that's why we have here this commercial sample. It means you will get exactly the same package as what you will see in this box, and we are going to check it in this video review. So first of all, box size is not that big because World War I aircraft is also not that big. You can see quite nice box art. Then here on the side we have 5 marking options which are included as a standard. And as you can see, they're quite colorful, so I think you will definitely find something suitable for your project. And on the other side, we can see the product number, QR code for kit info page, and also that it's made in Czech Republic. And of course, this is a Profipack kit, so we would see some bonuses inside. So let's open it. And that's a top open box, as you can see. Inside, we have several plastic sprues which are packed together in one plastic bag. Then there is assembly manual, masks, PE set, and also decals. But we are going to start with plastic, and then gradually we will move to various bonuses which come with this kit. So let's open it. As you remember, we did the first view on this kit. There were actually several plastic sprues, but now we have a final sample, so it means let's say the official commercial sample of this kit. So it means all those parts which you see here, all this detailing is final, nothing will change, and maybe there will be minor changes only with next editions. So here you can see first 2 plastic sprues. I wouldn't call it as a one plastic sprue because, as you can see, that's interconnection between 2 small ones, and I'm not sure why Eduard decided to use such large box when they could have used something smaller. So here we have internal parts. For example, here you can see the pilot seat. Also here you can see the engine parts, wheels, landing gear wheels, and here as well. So I guess those depend on the various types of the aircraft, because there were a lot of types of this Fokker, and it will be interesting to see which versions will see the light in the future. But now we are going to do the macro and do the zoom mode. It is quite surprising that here Eduard decided to include fully detailed engine out of the box, and that's a 1/72 scale kit, and we get it as a standard edition, and that's really cool in my opinion, because you won't have to buy anything separately, you get it inside the box, inside the kit. Here we have the second interconnection between sprues. So as you can see here, manufacturer placed the wing parts and also fuselage halves. Note that we have two versions of the fuselage. Obviously only one will be used here. We also have several versions of those bars between landing gear and huge choice of propellers. You can see them all here, and that definitely hints on some future versions. But now we are going to zoom in and do the zoom mode again. So as you can see, we have here quite minor interior detailing. Why? Because all the parts are molded separately, they will be assembled separately, and you will see it further in this video review. And of course, the quite big share of details will be replicated with this. So this is a P thread. As you can see, there is only one P thread. It is pre-painted, and now I'm going to remove it and we will take a closer look. So let's zoom in. Here you can see it. It's a typical Eduard product. So here we have various parts, both for interior and external detailing. We have dashboard, of course, seat belts, and various other minor parts. Note that their size is really tiny. Here you can see comparison with my fingertip. So you will have to use tweezers if you would like to apply these parts in the right place. Next, this is a Profipack, so that's why we get this small plastic bag with masks. And as you can see, these are typical pre-cut stickers on the yellow paper. As far as you can see, we get masks not only for the various camouflage elements, but also for the wheels. But we'll check assembly manual a bit later. First of all, or before the assembly manual, I would like to show this. This is a plastic bag with decals. So as you can see, there are several decals sheets. So I'm going to open them. Just give me a second. Okay. So first of all, we have here quite small decal sheet, but obviously this one is dedicated to main symbols. So I can zoom in so that you can see it closer. And printing quality is quite nice. It is printed in Eduard, as you can see, it's written here. We have stencils here. We don't have any decals for the dashboard or for the cockpit. So if you would like to have something in the cockpit, you will have to use standard PE, which is included into this kit. Nevertheless, there is one more decal sheet. This one is noticeably bigger. Why? Because it is dedicated to various lozenge elements. And as you can see, those decals look really good. So instead of trying to paint all those camouflage markings, you can just apply these huge decals and you will be good to go. But of course, it won't be an easy work because large decals are a bit tricky in application. So be ready for this and use your tools which you have available, maybe some decal softener as well, just to speed up the application process. Next, we have these decals or assembly manual. So as you can see, it is a standard small brochure. We have short history note in English. Then on the next page we have a parts map. And note how many parts won't be used in this build. They will stay in your spare parts, and they are definitely designed for use with future releases. Here we can see that assembly process starts with cockpit. We continue with installation of the pilot seat on the cockpit floor. Then here we work on the dashboard, engine assembly here. Then next you will have to replicate this part with, no, actually you don't have to cut anything, you just build it out of the plastic tube and also the PE part. Then you install the PE on the other cockpit wall. We continue with target side as far as you can see. Here you can see the right layout of the cockpit inside the fuselage. Then we continue with various external parts. Here we install the wings and also the tailplane. Note that machine guns will be upgraded with PE parts, and the same can be said about the cooling section. Then we continue with installation of PE parts on the tail wings, and also this part is quite interesting. I'm not sure what is this, so if you know, write it in the comments. Then we continue with top wing. Here you can see that masks will be used for the wheels, and then we have to use the right propeller depending on which marking you will choose. Here we rig everything, and with this aircraft everything sounds a bit too loud in my opinion, because you just rig the small portion of the tailplanes and also small bits in the landing gear section and wings. It's not like some other aircraft where you have to rig almost everything. Here we have lozenges. As you can see, we have the application guide, let's say. Marking options start with the aircraft from Wilhelm Leuch. As you can see, it comes from October 1918. Then there is a Max Noether, October-November 1918. Then Franz Büchner, it's October 1918. Here we have August Robin, October 1918. This one is Alfred Greven, October 1918. And then we have the advertisement of the Legia kit. You can find a review on our YouTube channel of this kit as well, so I recommend to check it. It was quite an interesting limited edition model set. So this is all. This is a typical Profipack in my opinion, even though it packs new plastic, which is interesting detail-wise and also the quality-wise, because it's really nice, and I think it will be quite cool build in a small size. So if you're not ready for 1/32 scale, or you just like to work with tiny scale, this might be an interesting option for your next build. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit. Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it will help us greatly as well. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.